What's up? What's up? It's Ron, the Credit Don, here at Complete and Total Care with another 3-minute video tip. All right. Today, I wanted to share one of my clients' success stories on how we helped her get from a 520 credit score to a 680 credit score in just 6 months. All right. So, everyone starts their credit journey at a different place. All right. Some people may have some negative things on their account. Some people may have positive things on their accounts as far as the credit bureaus are concerned. And so it's important to know where you are and how to get where you want to be. All right. And so one of my clients, she came into our program with a lot of negative things on the credit report and not a lot of positive activity. And so that's why her scores were in that low 500 range. And so the first thing that we did was we addressed the negative activity on the credit report. So any of the negative accounts, we either worked out and figured out how we can settle those accounts for less than the full balance, or sometimes for the full balance, depending on the amount of the debt that's owed, or we found certain errors and inaccuracies within that account on the credit report, and we use certain laws in order to get those accounts removed off. Okay, and so that's the first thing that we did. We made sure that we just focused on the negative accounts. Okay. And what we did was we worked diligently and effectively to make sure we addressed all of those negative accounts and they were either removed or paid off. And that's basically what you want to have done when you have any negative accounts. You want to address those things and don't ignore, any negative accounts, whether it's a late payment on an account, whether it's a collection or a charge off. You have to address those things. All right. The second thing we did was we opened up a small secured credit card. All right. What this did was this allowed her to start some positive activity on the credit report. So as we address the negative things, she was able to show that she was able to make payments on a positive account. And so you want to start off with a small secured credit card. What happened is once she started paying on that credit card, on the secured credit card, for about 3 months consecutively and keeping the balance low, she was able to apply for other lines of credit, such as a Capital One card, a Credit One, maybe a store department card, I think she may have opened. And so other lines of other companies were willing to give her open lines of credit because they were able to see how she was maintaining the secured credit card. All right. So that's important. Start off being able to build some positive activity on your credit report by opening up a positive account. And some of the best ways to do that is opening up a secure credit card, because it starts that revolving account traction on your credit report. And that's what banks and lenders want to see. All right. And then the third thing that we did was we made sure every month we called her to remind her to make her payments on time on any account that's reporting on the credit report. That's important. Your payment history makes up a large percentage of your credit score. Your payment balances make up a lot of your credit score. So you want to be able to make sure that you are making those payments on time and keeping the utilization down. She did this for 6 months. She followed the game plan. And within 6 months, she was right up under a 700 credit score. She's probably clear in the 700s right now. And those things that we put together for her are some of the same things that we do for a lot of our clients. And so, like we mentioned, a lot of people will start our program and think that everyone is going to get the same type of results. Sometimes it doesn't happen that way, but a lot of times it does if we come up with a good game plan to make sure that you are following a track record that's going to be successful for the near future. All right. So working on your credit is not an overnight journey. It's not something that's going to happen within a week or a month. If anyone's telling you these are some quick fix schemes or tips that you can do to boost your credit score, you can possibly get some gradual point increase, but in order to see those 100 to 200 point increases, you have to have a true game plan and make sure that you're following that game plan to the T. All right. So if you all have any questions or concerns or any comments, put them in the comment section below. Make sure you follow the page or subscribe to our page if you're watching on YouTube. We are always responsive in the comment section. We would love your feedback and some of your questions as well. We'll try to answer those as quick as we can. All right. So hopefully this video was helpful. Again, it's Ron the Credit Don here at Complete and Total Care. Peace.